Dragon M160 versus Lonex A1 Supreme. Alright, you Aries operators, got two motors in. Like I've been saying before, the Big Dragon M160 has always been my favorite motor. You could always get them about $42, $46 at Airsoft Peak. And they run pretty quick. I used to use Lonex A1 motors with my AEGs, and the M160's been proven surprisingly, a little bit quicker than the regular Lonex A1. And of course, Lonex came out with an A1 Supreme motor, and definitely want to see how well it works. So far, I think I played with them a little bit, just playing with my hands. Seems like the M160 motor is, I think the magnets are just a little bit stronger. Well, it feels a little bit stronger, but doesn't mean necessarily that it'll perform better. So definitely I want to give it a try. I'm expecting that the new Lonex A1 Supreme motor will be about roughly the same as the M160 in performance. So the magnet feels like the A1, so let's give it a try and see how they do. I guess another motor I had laying around, grab it. If I have time, I know I had the Matrix Sonic 5000 speed motor. This one's been pretty interesting. Magnet feels pretty good. It feels a little stronger than the A1, surprisingly. But the trigger response isn't quite as good as the M160. So maybe I'll try this and try these three motors and see how they do on the pistol. Okay, the first one I'm gonna try is with the Big Dragon M160. I'm reusing a 7.4 1200 milliamp battery, 25 discharge rate. So let's do just a couple shots, make sure it works. 343, this is on 20 gram BBs. 339.8. 338.6. See what full auto does. .92. Let's just try it one more time just to make sure. 17.87. Alrighty. Let's try the other motors. Okay, so what we got is the Matrix 5000 motor. It's a speed motor, so let's see how it does. 341.6, 344.6, 348. Kind of interesting that it shoots quicker, which I don't understand that, but I'm higher FPS, but we'll see. So the speed motor is shooting 19.74 rounds per second and 331.1. So this one shoots about 2 RPS quicker than the M160. So we'll try it one more time. 19.79 again. So consistent. Alright, so now we got the Lonex A1 Supreme motor in. Tried playing with the motor height, but unfortunately it's still a little screechy, so tried to optimize it the best I can with the height, but it looks like you have to do a little bit of shimming job, better shimming job for the Lonex A1, so might be a little screechy. 341, 335.6, 337.6. 15.41, 15.45. So maybe because of the poor shimming, or not really the poor shimming, but unfortunately I tried to play around with the motor height and screeching a little bit, so it might be binding a little bit on the harder side. So I would say the Lonex A1 Plus probably is more equivalent to the A1 really. Maybe if I shimmed it a little, shimmed my gearbox to the motor, maybe I might get an extra 1 or 2 RPS at best. But looks like the M160 and the Matrix 5000 might be a better motor for this type of CQB pistol. So there's the difference for you. Alright, so after we getting the results in, that was pretty interesting. I was having some high hopes that the new Lonex A1 Supreme motor would be a little bit quicker, but seemed like it's pretty much equivalent to a Lonex A1. Who knows? But it did perform. It did screech a little bit like my other Lonex A1 motors. Of course, it's just getting the right shimming done and getting your bevel kind of adjusted with the Lonex A1 to stop that. But as you can see, the other two motors I introduced in the testing, it seems like the M160 ran a little bit quicker than the Lonex A1 Supreme. And they both had about roughly the same FPS too. And they're both, considered high speed, super and high torque motors. But what I thought was really interesting was throwing in a high-speed motor, the Matrix 5000 motor, into the mix. And if I remember right, someone said they had about only 10 TPA, but they definitely spin really fast. And you can see that it beat the M160 in RPS. It almost went up to 20 RPS. So there you have it. And what was other interesting thing about it is I couldn't believe that I was actually shooting a little bit harder with the Matrix 5000 motor, which didn't seem right to me because normally motors don't affect FPS. So thought that was a little bit interesting, but sometimes there's some things unexplained. Maybe the gel maybe my oiling or the silicone gel got a little bit stiffer while playing with the gun and just had a better seal at that point. Who knows? So definitely after doing that test, the trigger response, they all, maybe because that's how the Aries EFCS unit works, but to be honest, all three of these motors felt like the same trigger response time to me. So there you guys have it. Hopefully you choose right for your application, but like I said, be careful. The Matrix 5000 is really a speed motor, so it may not be able to pull heavier springs versus these two will be able to. So just to be aware of that. So like I said, I'm only using it on my CQB Aries AMOEBA pistol, but I have a feeling that if I used my rifles, AEG rifles, these two motors will outshine the Matrix 5000. So there you guys have it. Choose wisely and have fun.